we... And I believe we should just about now be live as planned. Not exactly as planned, I pictured it out differently, but hey, without any terrible delays, that's already a success in my book. I messed a little bit with some settings, so if you notice anything being off, anything being differently than it was meant to be, let me put it this way, then be sure to let me know. I will try to handle our little mishaps accordingly as they happen. For now, let us continue onward with our pain-inducing adventure. Oh, hey, look. A distraction. That said, mayhaps you have already noticed. Mayhaps you saw, mayhaps you not. There are already spoilers, let's put it this way, from upcoming new Guild Wars 2 update, the one, which brings us even more Castron bullshit. And there is new legendary accessory, amongst others by Muklak, shown off. I'm going to say it probably as a propaganda piece from ArenaNet, or at least one approved by ArenaNet. And so I have decided to slightly postpone making decision on whether I shall turn the resources I have gathered into Etheric Anchor until I will see what is the actual recipe for the new legendary accessory. Because from what I have saw and from what you have perhaps saw, because I assume you know of Muklak and of his magical shots, like short form video, not of his trousers. I assume that you already saw how the Jesus Christ, how the legendary accessory effect looks. English hard, you have to forgive me. I am very impoverished Slavic speaker, so unfortunately every word of English is just coming through my mouth, tearing at my throat. The pain is never ending. But we may proceed. Already is questions. You crabface, I dare you to play a match as though every warrior spec today, starting with call. Just one catch, can't use MaceBase build. Unfortunately for you, I am very attached to the torture I'm currently putting myself through, the one and only Bladesworn, so I will be taking, let's put it, challenges at a later date. For now, I shall stick with what I know and love, and I'm going to kill somebody. Give me a second. No, why not? fortunately they got their shit sorted out. So I don't immediately have to resort to murder. You have a great accent when you speak English. I know. I have tortured myself into... I'm sorry, again, into having it. But it does not take away from the fact that I'm speaking in English and thinking in Polish. So my mind needs to first translate what I'm trying to say before I can actually say it. So, you know this, like, meme with just the sorting algorithms doing their thing in real time, shown as a graph, usually? That's what is happening in my mind every time I'm starting to speak. So far so good, we have no enormous problems, and we are slowly, gently pulling ourselves closer to the disaster that is PvP on Blades 1. Day 3 of the Suffering. One thing I think about, because you may or may not know, from last 2 days I have gathered like almost 5 minutes of just footage of Blades 1 skills just failing. So it's extremely entertaining. But one problem I have with streaming is that whenever I stream, I cannot like record as a separate thing because the recording just ends up of disastrous quality. So unfortunately the adventure with streaming and recording at the same time is already failed one before it even started. Oh shit, I'm misinputted. Heal before boost charge. I plan to charge and then heal. But nonetheless, decent fight. Decent fight. As I was saying, I have an issue where I am not able to stream and record at the same time, because apparently streaming and recording is very resource intensive task for the PC. So I will have drop off on quality severe enough that it just is noticeable on the screen. So very unfortunately, I will not be attempting that. Or at least I will not commit to that. Not enough clans, I guess. Not enough clans. But yes, generally yes. When I'm trying to pick apart the stream and put it into like highlights or montage or something along those lines, very unfortunately it just is of a subpar quality and I cannot do much about it. So unfortunately I will probably have to keep streaming separate to recording completely, which is very unfortunate because it just, I do not have enough time in day to do both most of the time. Damn it. Damn. It just appears that the pain, unfortunately, is not exaggeration. Please just kill it down, just kill it down, just don't... I'm afraid, severely afraid, that it is not going to get better. At least not in terms of match quality. We seem to be severely impacted. There's nothing as lovely as CC without a projectile that can just fly off screen and hit you in the same frame it appears on your screen. It is a good game design. Let me put it this way. A good game design. But hey, 14 years of just legacy design, which was never addressed, never fixed. There is no point. No point ordering, no point what's his name? Complaining about it. We can only accept what has already fallen upon us. Which is unfortunately not easy to accept. Because pain just never subsides. I mean, it does subside, it just persists. And when it persists, when it continues, when you're just facing things that should not exist, you slowly, time over time, just start questioning why. Why is something that you perceive allowed to exist? Like this, I blocked the attack, it was not enough. One of the probably most depressing things depressing realizations that I have when I record, stream, or just show the game in any way, shape, or form is that I cannot show this game in a good light and be honest at the same time. Showing this game in a good light would require from me just straight up lying. And I don't want to do that. Unfortunately, it is... when you have a choice between negativity and straight up lying. It is not a choice one would like to make. It is just depressing, unfortunately. And now we have third time is a charm. Greetings, thanks for the follow. I will be dead in a second and I will read the name in a second. I'm just trying to stay alive for longer than usual. And so far I'm succeeding at that. But only so much can be done. Yes. Hello, Vice One. Thank you for the follow. And hello back to you. This is not a good advertisement for GW2 as a game, unfortunately. But I hope that my suffering can bring joy to somebody else. Not to those gentlemen, but perhaps to one of you. Now, I am starting to think about something that we could possibly call funny. And that thing is mayhaps overcharged cartridges. Because if you think about it, if we want to, if we already suffer, we are already giving ourselves bad time. Why not go a little further? Wouldn't it be funny? Died to Weaver, so sad. Brother, that's a Condi Weaver. As much as I respect majority of Weaver players, it's still a Condi spec. Is it that bad? It's a Condi spec. We both know what a Condi spec means when your only Condi cleanse is cleansing Aya on Bladesworn. I mean, in all fairness, I also had Shake It Off. But it's only one Shake It Off per 20 seconds, so it is not as much as you would have wanted. 1 second. If I do this, and I do this... Ah, yeah. I forgot. Yet another thing, yet another voodoo property of Warrior as a whole. If you look at overcharged cartridges, at its tooltip, you will notice soon enough, as soon as the full... First of all, you have the old... Hold on. The skill is not showing as it showed before. Shown before. 1 second. Is it showing before? Is it showing or it's not? It's not, because it fixed itself. Because previously there was a pop-up above that showed false information. I guess the game is fixed as we speak. They listened. Or maybe I'm just hallucinating. It is also possible. I need to check my crit chance because I'm having a lot of 50%. If we use Relic of Mistban and we charge the dragon trigger, how much might will we get from it? Enough for this to work, I guess. Where is Mistburn? Don't have it unlocked? I'm pretty sure I did. Mist Stranger, but not Mistburn? Strange. Extremely strange. But still, Mistburn will proc off of most dragon slashes, and additionally, what I think we might also just put this as a part of our, let's call it, happy little adventure. Mr. Fortitude. Hello man, how are you today? I am in terrible pain and agony, and that's because of Blade Swan. But that's also funny. 5-minute queues. It appears that the game itself is in greater agony than I am. Can't wait for the next balance patch and hope for a warrior buff. I wouldn't, if I was you. I would not hope for a warrior buff. Those don't appear often. I would more honestly expect a Paragon related nerf, because Paragon is still mathematically powerful. So, unfortunately, it also makes sense to nerf it. But let's try those cartridges. Let us try. Maybe, by some miracle, we will be doing good damage. Okay, so let me see. We have 52% crit chance. With this we will have 62. Right? No, less than 62. But with Fury we have 72. And if we change this to Eagle, Rune of the Eagle, it's 81, it will be 85. Not as good as I hoped for. Damn it, why does... I'm afraid yet another problem with Blade Swan is that it doesn't have precision steroids or crit chance steroids, so we end up not critting as we were meant to. But let us proceed nonetheless. Mayhaps we shall find some pain and some Thank you. Even in a side note jail, I cannot be left to my own devices. Is the Dragon Hunter? Mm-hmm. 332... yes, 3200 damage Dragon Trigger. Is this a joke? With damage build? No. Yes, it is a joke. Have you perhaps not noticed? This is a Blade Swarm. Blade Swarm is a joke. I cannot say it otherwise. It is, indeed, a joke. I have an idea. We will do a little experiment. That's what we have this... Oh. With the experiment we're fucked. Let's charge it to full. That was like 8,000. I would have used this slash force. I could, but I was too far. Now let's try this again. It was 7,000. I just completely missed. Full. Bam. That did not seem too powerful. It appears that we're not getting any really good numbers when enemy bothers to look in our direction. No. Okay, we're starting to pull this together. It's still a very slow start. And yeah. Just to portray the damage difference between Blade Swarm during the waiting, and bagoosh, and the entire rest of the game, we happily die to the enemy team, which are doing what? Just potting and bursting immediately, without any waiting, without any setup, just from neutral, from standstill. Oh, come on. As soon as I jump down, he ports back up. Yes. Patience is the key to success. Patience. As I said, patience. Whew. Using Spirited Rifle in Blades will make it different. I'm not certain. I'm currently using Spear as a rifle because rifle just has more evasion, has explosive shell, which is an explosion, applies vulnerability and deals a lot of damage, and well, volley is, in my opinion, just a little better of a skill than what's his name? Then it's just good for what I'm trying to do. And rifle butt cannot be affected by things like magnetic aura. So I still have a skill that I can use against reflex to buy myself space. I'm sorry for being a bit quiet. I'm having tiny bit of small technical issues. Because unfortunately I am comically poor and I cannot afford a second monitor, so I need to just look up chat on like both Twitch and YouTube by just alt-tabbing out of the game. I can't have it also technically through on a phone, but that also has its own negative connotations. But those 2000 with cartridges, by the way. Just so you know, it was 2500 with cartridges applied. I'm glad Blazestone can work in multi-world roaming, but it's still the weakest warrior spec. Core performs way better. Honestly, I kind of agree. They buff warrior maybe once per year, and right now we got a damage buff with the hammer no one asked for. Yes, that is very funny and very fortunate. I'm going to show you even something better. when it comes to Hammer buff specifically. Because not only it is a damage buff to Hammer, and Hammer is the weapon which struggles with everything except damage. Not today, my old friend. Not today, not now. Maybe later. Let me just get out of combat. Just this creature is just kill it quickly. And it didn't crit, by the way. Let me just find a build when I have. Where do I have Hammer equipped somewhere already? Yes, we will ruin this one. Hammer. If you can look at the Hammer, it has two different damage numbers. There's the small damage and damage to controlled and defiant foes. The damage to controlled and defiant foes has separate separate power damage ratio to the small damage. They have buffed the ratio of the smaller damage and left the damage to controlled or defiant foes untouched. Therefore, the buff is only applied when you play Hammer incorrectly, or if you're getting actively cucked out of the higher damage. That's how badly made that, in quotations, buff is. It's effectively not a buff. It effectively doesn't do anything. Because if you're cucked out of your higher damage threshold, that means your opponent is not crowd control. And when your opponent is not crowd controlled, they're just actively killing you as we speak. Because Hammer does not work if the enemy is not crowd controlled. That's just the reality of it. Where's the last one? So, essentially they gave Hammer a buff that is physically impossible to, make a difference. So unfortunately, no Humble Redemption Arc. Hammer is damn clunky slow. It also gives bonus against stunned enemies, but you knock them back, you have to run to them. Yes, it is kind of rare for it to matter, but if you, for example, fighting Necromancers, and you're afflicted with Chill, and you land Staggering Blow, it can knock you out of, knock the enemy out of your range. And if you're afflicted with Chill, you will not be able to walk far enough forward to hit them with Fierce Blow or with Backbreaker. Sorry for that. It's just, I am having moment after moment after moment. Hey look, participation awards. How nice. This is probably the best way of playing GW2. You just slowly, gently, happily stroll around Castora, unbothered, moisturized, in your lane, focused, flourishing, ignoring all perils of this dying world, and slowly waiting for yet another cock and bull torture session in PvP. Life to live by. And later we will revisit the possibility of inviting various different evil life forms into our midst. But now, let's just allow ourselves some peace, comfort, quiet, solitude, and a lot of different words, meaning of which I do not understand. Such is the great, great beyond. What do we even have missing? What is this? You have mastered the ways of Castor's wild magic, and have maximized what resources you can acquire from it. Event reward chests have improved rewards. Collecting magic mirror challenges awards key charges. Completing, yes. Completing magic mirror challenges. So it's just more resources for the same price. Still, nothing wrong with that. Additionally, mayhaps part of kind of late, but important nonetheless question. I noticed while looking at my streams seeking possibility or some way that I could improve their quality, I have noticed that there is this kind of eerie silence in the back of the stream, so I decided to find some ambience I could put behind, and I decided, like, for now, to... Cat. There's a cat named Shenanigans. Best game ever. So, and they decided to put essentially GW2 soundtrack in the back of the stream, so it's not having this trouble with strange sort of silence in the background. So if the music is too loud or too quiet in the background, you can... I would appreciate if you told me, essentially. If it's okay, I will not be touching it. If something is wrong, then it would be very nice. So additionally, have you noticed the, let's call it, significant increase in ArenaNet's marketing? In Gentry Wilds, as far as I remember, there was no special trailers for specific updates, or at least, correction, there wasn't specifically anything to do with streamers getting previews for the events and content with cooperation with ArenaNet to show off from behind the scenes. This is something completely new. And the fact that they are using essentially Macac's reputation to prop up their own is kind of interesting, and but also very intelligent at their part. They start to seem like conniving bastards, and I'm all for it, honestly. I wouldn't want it any other way. It's kind of surprising to me that after like 3 days of playing Blades 1, we still somehow have positive win rate. We should not have. Like, look at this. 10 games, 6 losses. That's the Blades 1 experience for you. And the wins we're essentially having them handed to us. So, yeah. One thing. Someone mentioned Spear earlier. I want to try it. I want to see how it will feel. Because yeah, we will not have the most, let's call it most important skill in Spear's toolset. But we will have the rest. So I'm willing to try it. So let us do so. And also, Spears still have explosions. It has Miming Spear, which I think is worse than... what's his name? Worse than... shit. Explosive Shell. But... it may be good enough. 1 day until Scars of Honor. Yes, it is probably, if I know correctly, it begins tomorrow, but because of time zones I cannot tell for sure if it will begin tomorrow early enough to be ready for stream. Like, if I don't have it installed and ready, and I might not get into the playtest. So, first I will get to know. And why Blade Swan now? Blade Swan now because I'm in a mood for suffering. And I deserve to suffer. So, this is why Blade Swan. And why now? Because why not? If not now, then when? Ah, shite. We may have overextended a little. Just a little. Just a little. Also, question, just before we commit to potentially ruining my reputation, who is actually interested in Scars of Honor? I know that I am, but I can vouch only for myself. And if I'm the only person interested in Scars of Honor, then that doesn't bode well. As he... Oh, he died. He did not. Fuck. He did. Let's go. Kill it with kindness. And kindness is how I call my stick. That did nothing. What martial did you playing Blade Swan? Nothing. Honestly, I literally started playing Blade Swan unprompted. Because I thought it's going to be funny. Like, morbidly funny. And it is. It is, as a matter of fact, morbidly funny. You see, when enemies try to ignore us and don't fight back, we can even kill them. Blade Swan is so broken, man. I don't remember, like... Honestly? You know what I'm going to tell you? Blade Swan, like, this pivot into Blade Swan is actually fixing my mental health. At least when playing GW2. Because this spec is just so bad and so funny that it just goes completely to the opposing end of the spectrum, comes back from below, from the other side, and just the things that would normally just piss me off incredibly, instead make me laugh. So, I guess, thank Blade Swan for being the broken self it is. Oh, hey, look. I hit something. Or even someone. It's actually chill? Yes. Blade Swan is surprisingly chill. Like, I guess Blade Swan represents acceptance. It is the inner calm, inner peace amongst storm. The rage subsides, only the peaceful quiet remains. And within the peaceful quiet, everything that was fades back, fades away, disappears into the calm numbness of the night. And the wrongs are once again forgotten. The three glyphs on the ground look hella funny, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. The Stage of Grief? Yes, the final one. As a matter of fact. I think my problem with damage on Blades 1 might be that I'm instinctively like releasing Dragon Slash at 7 charges instead of releasing it at full. I will try to be paying more attention to that. I need to get more of muscle memory to do it properly. Yes, let's fight. Ah, shit. Nicely timed. And the Blade Zone continues to bring nothing to the fight. But hey, that's what we love it. Ooh. I love being a glorified speed bump for the enemy that my teammates have to work their asses way to carry. Scales of Honor looks fun. I hope it runs on my potato. Vice, I probably have a good news for you, because it is very stylized and very, what's his name, inspired by World of Warcraft. So at least graphically it is going to be easier to run than your usual new release. But also it is currently very work in progress, and studio have Beast Best Entertainment, they have warned pretty much that optimization of the game is not at the stage that they are satisfied with it. And this is very much a playtest that is done early enough in the development for them to pivot into whatever direction the player base is going to request them to pivot into. So I will, probably as you and as everyone else, maybe not everyone, but as a lot of people, I will be kind of waiting to see what happens. What if Captain was locked in farting in Screaming Chamber for millennia and betrayed? Hinorashi, are you okay? It's just, I'm genuinely thankful to the game for these clamps, because I don't have to engage mentally with what I just read. I will pretend that nothing terrifying just crossed into my mind. Yesterday, They've spawned like dozens of trees on the map at once, and it haven't lagged a bit. You mean dev in Scars of Honor? I do not exactly know what exactly was happening in the Scars of Honor devs lives currently, because I'm very, very committed to living under a rock. So you may have to forgive me that I'm not moving out. Those Goku time chamber videos. I sort of know what you're trying to allude to, but screaming and farting chamber is a very specific term for it. I'm pretty sure is not exactly canon. Honestly, where the strength did you get the farting from? Never mind, not questioning, there's no point to it. Whew. Am I in queue? I'm not in queue. Thank you for reminding me. We will turn this around, chat yet. We will turn this around. We will start winning more than losing on this Bladestone. Believe in the cartridges. Believe in the cartridges. They must be broken. They must be. It's like the brokenness of the spec will combine with my broken mind, and it will create a monster that will be even more broken than anything else. Dasha, hello back. Did the thing just cross your mind? Yes, the thing. The thing. It is indeed a thing, one of the things of all time. Look at this insane PvE damage numbers. Yes, the insane damage numbers. This is a player. Okay, for the moment I was looking, what the heck? Is that an NPC? No, it was a player, and that explains the fine ass. Let's see. I'm just running from the resource node to resource node, trying to kill time, and I'm feeling okay. Now that's a committed warrior. The pie chart is all orange, baby. Yeah, it's not. There are still sins of the past haunting me. I 800 games on Guardian are just shame, shame, shame. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but also kind of just reality of the game that, yeah, Bladesworn, Warrior in general, Warrior is fun for the first 5,000 hours. They only just... Once you start treating it seriously, you just start noticing the cracks. And the more cracks you notice, the more the castle of glass starts looking just like a pile of shards. Yippee! We're doing events! Look at us, such a professional PvEers. Me, I'm totally not stupid. Wahoo! Oh-ho-ho! The PvP experience is farting and screaming. Kind of. I mean, if you think about it, Paragon is an experience in farting and screaming. Like, It's very interesting. The enemy died before I could master the Dragon Slash of my own. I couldn't gather enough flow to even just Dragon Slash, honestly. Mine is a shame to admit, half green. At least it's dark green. At least you're not getting mucklacked. Ah, yes, I see. Once more. Once more bloody bot accounts. How do I remove that creature? Removed. How do I... How do I... It would be very nice, very comfortable if I could just add... I don't know how to set up a specific ward or what's his name, for the chat to be to just kick off the bot sellers. I will figure it out eventually. Just, I mean, if you think about it, about Ranger, that is, like Ranger, especially Soulbeast. Soulbeast is just like a green warrior. You use your class mechanic to become more close to warrior. You return to your roots. The bane of Twitch, the spam bots. Yes, indeed. It's kind of interesting that, like, first chat message I ever received was someone advertising bots. Which is funny, because, like, honestly, I prefer organic growth to anything. Like, even now, I could just ask for people on YouTube to open Twitch in second tab and get into second tab so I get best boosted viewers, like, from actual people, and be on the on closer to the top of GW2 content creation, like, higher on the page so more people see me. But, like, I don't, because I prefer natural growth. And that's, like, that's okay. I think that building a community naturally is going to be more valuable than doing it through some nebulous means which most people barely even care about. Like, yes, I could just, you know, do all the baiting and cross-promotion and other, in quotations, meta things. It's just... there's no point to it, in my opinion. I just prefer this. Maybe I'm fool. Maybe I just sound like a silly clown, but yes, it's just... Okay. You win 3v1 in Thief. You win this fair 1v1. Blade Swarm. School emoji, school emoji, school emoji. Oh, indeed. Blade Swarm. We are suffer maxing in this bitch. Bro, what's the point? Like, what is the point of suffering? if you're not going to suffer organically.
You've lost the market.
Do we have an AFK, or am I wrong? No, somebody just swaps classes. I thought they left entirely for a moment. I'm kind of happy to see more wheelbenders. Oh shit. Have you seen that Spear 3? Just fly into the moon? Beauty. Genuine beauty. This fighting still brings joy. And the joy is what we all lack in our miserable little lives. Giant meteor! Let's get the giant meteor. Let's get some bread. Suffering builds character, yes. It is a mantra we all tell to ourselves. Come on! Deserved. Come on! You saw this. You saw this Spear 3. This was an actual disaster. Spellbreaker is goated for roaming. It kinda is. As a matter of fact, it is. Look, it's a thief. Where? Oh. Oh. The beauty of fighting the thief. Truly, a wonder to behold. 1 second, I have to turn light in my room on, because it's starting to get kind of dark outside. It's still the time of the year where life is not getting any brighter. Like, oh. It's very interesting to me that ArenaNet did this same mistake twice. They went forward and gave a class, or in a spec, with extremely good mobility, extremely good ranged capabilities. Oh, I'm boned. I can't sort of 1v1 Wilbanda, it's just... I can't do much when I'm +1 like this. But just being sort of able is good enough for now. We will improve our, let's call it, terrible performance with time. And considering this is situation as of current, we will accept it as it is. No security changes, so nothing of value has been lost. Except my pride, but that's not something of value. I see there just This is the second time today someone's trying to party up. And the second time I'm questioning myself, my reasons, and everything else. So you know what? I have an idea. Coin flip. Do we get a person from the guild to demonetize me today? Let's find a coin first. Heads or tails? Let's find out. That's heads, I guess. So, I'm giving head. And resignation? Now? Why? Ah, he went into the game. My decisions are being made for me, I guess, I suppose. Therefore, we shall just proceed smoothly without further interruptions. He lied as comfortably as he breathed. And while we're at it, once again, music check in the background. Is it okay for you? If not, just tell me. This is a hit and miss miserable experience both to play as and against, which makes it a very well designed class, Tasha. I'm of course extremely sarcastic. Extremely sarcastic. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm again sarcastic. Spellbreaker is literally, yes, nothing new in the YouTube chat, nothing new for now in the Twitch chat, but the game has arrived. And yes, hello. Remember, if you want to have smooth streaming experience without constant interruptions, don't get friends. Friends are great in everything, except in tasks that require 0 friends. It's like, Having a friend is like having a golden retriever. You're just... You're just having a company. A lovely company. Whether you like it or not. Occasionally you won't. But... like, occasionally you won't want to have company for a moment. But... like, nothing's wrong with having a little company that you were not expecting to have. After all, that's what I have collective 19 people watching me for. I wonder, that might be interesting thing to think about. Like, what would have happened if just botting on Twitch was, like, actually nuked, like, actually removed completely? What would happen then? How would that affect the streaming landscape? Would streaming, like, being even able to sustain itself? Because, you know, sponsors and advertising money is not just paid to the streamers. It's also how the streaming, streaming platform makes its own money. And that's why you have streaming platforms quite often pivot into very interesting advertisers. Like, Kick, for example, if I'm not wrong, has a lot of connections to gambling sites. Which, that is kind of dirty money, if I'm to be asked. But that's my question. Would Kick be able to stay afloat without pivoting to dirty money? Hello? Why are you like this? Why are you yourself?
You've taken the graveyard.
Oh. Let's go the other way. Our teammates can pretty most likely handle a singular spellbreaker. Let's see. That did not crit. Very sad. Unfortunate thing about Dragon Trigger is that if you have a boon like Fury, and you kind of depend on this boon partially, then just Dragon Trigger will deprive you of that boon. Because, brother, you are trying to just... you just sit and wait. That's part of the issue. You just sit and wait. And if you have a boon that is just about to time out, it is going to time out. No working around it.
You've captured the quarry.
Vengeance!
You've taken the graveyard.
Such a powerful skill. That's Dragon Slash needs a 25% chance to one-hit KO, no downstate. I'm pretty sure that it is like what you propose is a bit insane, because that's first of all gambling for insta-win, and second of all, it's going to be inconsistent. I think that what Dragon Slash would best encompass Dragon Slash's like power fantasy would be if the Dragon Slash itself either had guaranteed critical, like with ignoring weakness, ignoring anti-crit effects, or if it's straight up ignored damage reduction. If it ignored damage reduction, it would be extremely powerful to, you know, dismantle things that depend on damage reduction. It would be extremely powerful against necromancers, against classes that just spam protection, partly against Guardian, which Bladestone is already kind of strong against Guardian if you think about it. Let's execute the lad. Only 6,000 damage. Only 6,000 damage. That was fully charged. It was only 6,000. Not gonna lie, kind of disappointed. That was 7,000. Not much better either. Finally. I'm starting to not suck. All it took was... how many? 3 days of playing? Nothing but Bladestone? And then finally starting to not completely suck on it? And also... Holy Jesus. Holy... Look at this creature. Like, I'm in shock and awe. You may not like this, but this is how the peak performance looks like. This is what fashion was made for. This is what we in professional field called a behemoth. Kick is owned by gambling company. I'm not surprised, actually. Not surprised in the slightest. Ignoring damage reduction and toughness in general would be a real nice quirk for Bladestone. Unfortunately, it cannot ignore toughness because toughness is directly ingrained into what's his name, into damage formula in such a way that if toughness was removed from that formula, the damage done by everything, like, it would be legitimately, like, everything would got one shot, essentially, like everything. So because within the Guild Wars 2 damage formula, the armor value, like, the armor value is what your like, what the damage you take originally is divided by. So if you, like, divide damage by 2000, like, the difference is staggering.
Almost there. Strong.
So that's why we can't have it straight up ignore toughness. But it would be okay if it took a fixed number as armor value of the target. Because if heavy has about 2300, light, if I could remember correctly, has about 2000. But ignoring damage reduction, like boons, traits, and such, is something that can be done without too much, like, without breaking the game, essentially. And for a skill that is as unreliable, as slow, as telegraphed, and as you know, etc., and so on and so forth, it would be a good enough trade-off. And what's also unfortunate, when you look at Blades Wars traits, like, they are dog shit, but, like, comedic dog shit. I was already ranting about it, about Immortal Dragon, yesterday, because, like, it deserves to be ranted about. But Immortal Dragon, with the 8% healing from our lovely Satan is tempting me. Okay, throwing a coin again. Heads, we allow. Tails, we don't. Okay. Now, I shall do something funny. No, I will.
Greetings! Wait, are you
Rachel!
Tails?
Sorry?
For me to join? Wait, what the fuck?
Yes, I threw a coin.
No, the stream just caught up.
Yes, I threw a coin. Your fate has been decided.
Motherfucker.
Yes, I previously did it for Wing, but he left before the coin allowed me the choice. Yes, I'm turning into Batman villain. I will be doing more weird shit, like throwing coins.
Does to motherfucker.
Yes, you start fighting people in Halloween costumes at night.
So how's the stream going? Having fun?
Surprisingly so. This is what Blades One does to motherfucker. As you said previously. It is, as a matter of fact, strange occurrence, but occurrence nonetheless, that I am indeed having something adjacent to fun, or at least I had until you show up.
And that's why I love coming here.
Indeed. That's why you love coming.
Indeed. Do you have any idea when there's going to be like a bigger balance patch?
Unfortunately, knowing ArenaNet's cadence... Does this open for me? No. I need charges. Which I don't have. Fortunately, knowing ArenaNet, it might be something called 3 months. Because last was April 24th. Do you remember correctly?
Well, that's bad.
Yes, it is. But hey, it was bad before, it's going to be bad after. And
Let's get this wars! Yippee!
as I said previously about quiet and solitude and not having this in front of you, I'm at least happy someone is having fun.
Yeah,
Sick.
someone that's not playing this game probably right about now. Not us.
Chat, he doesn't know.
I hunt minerals inland. Mission of great import. Take part. I can see it. Join me.
It's funny watching the live viewers number just go up when I'm in game, like in match, and down when I'm exiting the match. It's like
No, it went up because I'm here.
no,
People go
it
crazy.
went down
Yeah,
since
so-
you arrived, but
Nah.
nevertheless,
Well,
we don't question it.
let me just pull up my 5 alt accounts to boost the viewership while I'm here, so you feel more compelled to accept my invites. I'm gonna use one of those bots you got on Twitch
I don't have bots.
yesterday.
That's the problem.
Yeah, the ones
I'm
that
not
come
paying
in.
for any services because I quite literally have no money. I have no money and I must scream.
Damn, Captain. How about you beg for some donation? When is going to be a jacuzzi or a hot tub stream?
I don't know.
Oh, stream, yes.
Maybe
Jump
when I'm
into a lake.
able to afford hot tub.
Grab your phone and jump to a lake.
Maybe when I'm able to afford a phone. Speaking of jumping,
So, when do you think your Bladesworn frenzy will... Your Bladesworn fever will cure itself?
I do not think. Therefore, I am not. Need to
Okay,
change
let
map.
me ask a
inst-
warrior question. Unga bunga, Bladesworn unga bunga.
Podlasie.
Ah. Can you find the like the tutor NPC for Berserker in there? Like, you know, House End of Dragons, you had those NPCs with spec icons that teach you about
Yes,
it. Do you have one of those there?
it's pretty much. It's exactly what you're thinking about. It's exactly what you think it is. And like just like that, I'm entering the game. 4 more viewers arrive instantly. Like instantly. It's not like actual kind of magic. Like it it happens fast, like before I'm even, like before the stream cuts up, like.
Are you checking the view count every 2 seconds?
Well, I have two options for catching up with Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Is either alt tabbing every time I get a chance, or not at all. So,
Well, you don't read 75% of the chat anyway, so I don't see the problem.
not yours. So fuck off.
I saw, like, it's so annoying when I see like 5 new messages and you only read the newest one and you leave all those other motherfuckers.
It
hanging.
depends. What is essentially worth reading out loud? Let me put it this way.
Oh, it's always
I'm-
the newest.
Yes, I'm making this thing called a judgment because I'm a judgmental piece of shit. So now, for example, newest message is ground status rubbed. Normally, I wouldn't read it because it's a joke. However, it makes me uncomfortable because it's better than mine. So I would not read it out of jealousy. But you made me because you not requested, but you implied that I don't read things. Therefore, kind of requesting an example by proxy.
Very well, then I'll read the chat for you because you're too lazy to read them all. But I won't have time because I'm in battle, so I probably
Yes.
won't read them at all.
Have you thought about dying in combat? It would be so funny.
I have been pondering this very moment.
That's why you
And
decided
I think
to
I'm
do
getting
so.
a hang of it.
This, as they say, extremely unfortunate. Your downfall was my downfall. They stopped looking at the dumbest person in the room and they found the second dumbest.
I keep this whole team together.
Yes, you are the disgusting sticky substance that holds everything together. Also called glue. No, I revoke that. I revoked what they just said. Because then being a glue sniffer would be very strange. And I don't want to live in a world like that.
You are very lucky that we are basically nobody, so there won't be any fanfics about that quote.
Well,
I
unfortunately,
would
that
love to see one. I would absolutely love to see something like that. That's a banger pickup line, by the way. Are you glue? I'd sniff you the fuck out.
You've lost the dock.
I'm afraid the only thing you would be able to pick up was your jaw from the ground after that line.
Just getting started.
But hey, it wouldn't be your first time, right?
You've taken the archway.
Oh. Mao. Damn. Playing against Thief as a warrior is just... like... I know they are just operating their class properly, but it feels like a personal offense. Like, it just feels so... like, insulting.
Why no one is trying to kill this down, guy, please? Oh my...
Somebody did.
No, they did
Oh, that's
not.
Pro Zone. Okay. Oh, damn it.
I love laying on the ground and throwing rocks at people.
Wow!
The dock's been captured.
Yeah, there's something telling me that we are not winning this one.
Oh, really? What is that something? Could it be the scoreboard?
No, it's... Well, I
You have
think
a,
my internet is a bit off, like
No.
1 ms too big.
You have years ago broken your like leg and it grew back wrong and it now itches when you're about to lose a game.
Well, I'm detecting a guardian nearby.
Hey.
My spider senses.
Wing swipe looking motherfucker.
Wait, where is he? Oh yeah. Necros teleporting is a very common occurrence, and I'm dead. Okay. I'm alive.
I hit him.
Nice.
Oh no, that's third person. I thought the Nycra just sat me down like a dog I am. But I closed my eyes and hit the thief while he's holding.
What the? Did the thief start executing you?
I wanted to say the phrase. I hit the thief while he was invisible. But at the point of trying to say while he was, I suffered a stroke and died. Are we
Sounded
clear?
Like it was some sort of a new execution animation to downstate
Yes.
being
It's-
played.
Fire all cannon.
Where the guardian shoves his virtues up your mouth.
Shows you his virtues, yes. Oh man.
Pulling his virtues.
He's pulling his virtue out! Like, I have to dedicate my entire mental capacity to just scaring the thief off. Because that's the only way I will be allowed to play the game.
You're allowed to play the game?
I mean, if thief allows me to, then I am. But yes, that's exactly, entirely just their decision. Who's touching me? Excuse me? Why are you touching me? Little creature. You were not supposed to. Where's the bloody tree? Yes,
Which
here.
TOS be damned, I cannot use my main sense of humor.
Oh, damn it. Pain. Life is pain. Life is suffering. Pain. And it's full of Zasatskas. Oh, we have a game. We have a game.
Oh, fire!
Such is life.
Why
Life.
did no one... Oh, let's go. 2 votes. 3
2 votes for what?
Oh, fire.
Oh.
4 votes.
You like Legacy of the Fire? You do. Right?
I do.
You like throwing for the Lord?
Yes.
It had Pendura, McFlurry been fun. Best regards to John Flurry. If not, I don't know names. Disregard, I am retard.
What?
You know what? That is the Piandura who popularized, in quotations, McFlurry build. So, correct. This is the man, the myth, the moron who did so. Rejoice.
It is not
Behold.
my build.
Behold.
It is not my build. It is Lone Cap's.
Yes.
I
The
merely ask
player
for permission to
responsible
cover
for creating the build is... Where is he?
it. I think he's even online.
No. I think he was on the...
Yeah, he's on Eternal Battlegrounds.
Yes, just... Where the Shrek is he? Ah, he doesn't have the games, probably.
Kinda want to go McFlurry now. I get
Yeah,
reminded.
the
We're
Lone
not
Cap...
going to go double blades for no.
Yes, Lone Cap is the player which made the McFlurry build. Pandora just made a video on it.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be
he's like
first
totally
time
my
something
best friend,
happens.
Lone Cup. Yeah, we go way back, you know. Yeah.
Yes, they suck each other off. Completely, totally. Not made up. True.
Not made up.
It is a fact.
He didn't even block me yet. We are so good besties.
Yes. You like him so much you didn't even ask him for money. Huh? A thief. Once again, something about thieves allowing or not allowing me to play.
Is that the same one?
No. I'm still alive, therefore it's not the same one.
Your enemy sees the altar.
But that will be revoked soon enough.
Fight for real.
I'm afraid. Or not afraid. I'm not afraid.
You control the game.
I'm not afraid anymore. I'm a brave boy.
Eat my dust.
Help!
How are you getting yourself into those situations? All the time.
Your enemy has the temple now.
Well, I just go in.
Without thinking or with thinking?
Yes. I see something.
Understandable.
I go in. That's how you play McFlurry.
Yes.
You are a guided missile.
Oh no! This is 4th game.
Your enemy
What?
has the gate.
There are 2 thieves in both teams. I am terrified. I want out.
It's been a long way, and last time I saw that. Okay, I just sent one to Shadow Realm. Okay, the other one sent me to Shadow Realm. Oh, there is 3 people at close.
Oh really?
Go
You just
mid or
noticed?
To
far.
kill rising.
Knowing me, I will probably go to heaven. God damn it! And by the way, before you ask, yes, the
Yeah, that's cool, I guess.
oh wow, wow, that was fast. Where's bloody combat log? What they got just shanked so hard with? Ah, the... Still, it's like not here, what the shit?
Has the gate.
Combat log useful?
We're just side characters at this point.
Stillness has a
Rather, I'm a side character in my own sexual life.
Your enemy sees the altar.
Your biography be like, born, the incident, that
Dead.
time, death.
Born, bored, dead. The boring loser incident ongoing.
Please don't kill me. If you ask nicely, they cannot harm you. It's illegal.
Yes, enemy cannot illegally murder you against your own will. It's so funny to be just even thinking about the possibility that this bullshit is what some people prefer to watch over like anything else. Like, do you know that you have walls that paint could be drying on? Hmm.
Yes, as we spoke last time, it is my favorite form of entertainment.
Yes, watching paint dry. I prefer the smell test, but it is just
Please. What the fuck is this? The thief just spams the pistol 2 and holds me in place while giving me every single cancer type in existence. Which is not a pleasant experience.
When you give warrior community anything, they just use it against each other.
Your enemy has the
Boo on! I got how they stunned me through 10 stacks of stability.
Have you not got the, what's his name, memo that Thief can just do that?
Yes, but it's still bullshit.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. And
And www.
shit. That's kind of funny. Paint's not hitting the same scenes, they got rid of the lead.
Bro, everything is falling off, bro. Even fucking
Yes,
paint.
even paint is not like it used to before.
tranquility has appeared.
Even my legs don't work like they used to before.
The enemy
Man, this is impossible to hit. Everyone just dodges the next 18 attacks. You know how playing Warrior feels in current Guild Wars 2? Like you maximized your character for
you've got the
like deception and persuasion, but the game doesn't have any dialogue options.
Kind of, yes. Or like...
So you just scream and beg for your life, but they just one-shot you anyway.
True. Except there is no begging here. There is no screaming. Just quiet acceptance that you are lost. There's nothing you can do. You can only drift away into the nothingness. Yes, I'm getting kind of sentimental in like poetic, philosophical way. And that is because saying over and over, "Game sucks," is going to get boring quite quickly. So I'm getting creative.
Bud is asking me to join for the tournament.
Who?
And I just, Bud, the good Bud, you don't remember Bud? The
Rough.
ultimate life form right next to Tarantula?
Somewhat. Like maybe you remember Tarantula because he is a god. More useful than Cormyr. Sure, more useful than Cormyr. Certainly.
I mean,
This is kind of nice view from here.
Tarantula just has
You can
this
see
aura, you know?
Las Vegas Dome in the distance. Let's try this. It's going to be funny.
Are you trying?
It is an adventure that involves
Feeling adventurous?
kind of. It does this thing in Castora called It's Fun.
Evil Centaur.
Shit, I missed the nearest fire walker. I'm already fucking up. Do not pass go. Immediately. Let's try this again, this time without morbid stupidity. Let's go. We're doing this. We're doing it. We're floating above the island. And surprisingly does not suck. At least not as much as it used to before.
You know that in an alternative universe, your Guardian main screaming how warrior is busted? Just imagine. It would be something like Captain Handsome or something. The evil captain be like, I am good looking.
Like, comically speaking, it is not an alternative universe, it is just the past.
Evil captain be like, I'm financially stable.
Is, as a matter of fact, just the past. I have to cut its short. But hey, there is a chest. Gives me garbage. It was a waste of time. A crash out incoming. Skinning my
Is that
toenails.
thief
would be-
again? Why do thieves exist?
The fuck is this? Okay. What thief again?
From last game in enemy.
Ah, it's not the worst one. We faced
The
worse.
pistol spam
Yes,
is
just
still not great.
yes, but you know what? There is this thing you need to know about. It is called Shieldmaster.
I guess I could run it, but you want to go McFlurry.
If you want
So why
McFlurry, I will not stop you, but I will not protect you either.
I mean, the only
Suffering.
thing I could reflect is that thief.
Yes.
I'll just evade them out. Just don't get hit.
Yes. Just don't get damaged. It's so easy. There is completely nothing that could possibly be complicated about not getting hit by invisible foe who outranges you and is more mobile than you. There is nothing complicated about it. Just
Was that a
stop
quote
whining
from John
and...
Guardian?
Yes.
No.
Just stop whining and love the junk.
John Guardian is such a cool dude.
An enemy ship is pulling into the harbor. It's the Capricorn.
I want to go in, but I'm too paper
I hit somebody.
here.
John Garden is upon us.
No, no. Let me delete him real quick.
John Garden is just such a cool dude. He allowed us to
John
have...
Guardian just fucking died. Breaking news, John Guardian has contracted
John Garden
cancer.
found dead in me.
The Brock. Repeatedly stabbed 12 times.
Murdered and shot on. I will. Not crit.
And I'm dead. 3 guys on mid.
Almost like that restaurant, just need 2 more guys.
Do we even have those?
What, guys?
Yeah, 5 guys.
Define we.
Country.
I don't know.
I believe that's just an American thing.
Might be. Might be region locked.
Okay, deleted the rev. Please help with finishing him. Thank you. Okay, we can still bounce back. It's not that bad.
Taking the archway. Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
Delete.
Must up.
We should set up for Bell.
The dock's been captured.
I'm gonna bring him here. Wait, you capped? Yeah, you capped.
Yes.
Your enemy took the archway. Cannons loaded. Reload to signal them to fire.
I'm gonna die. Yep.
Don't do that, that's suboptimal.
Yeah, but you know I like to play off meta.
I know. That's why I never tell you that winning gets you to win.
That's a dumb claim.
Yes, that's why I never tell you.
I think we can give out on Bell.
Give out? Or give up? Or give away? No, not give away. We don't...
We don't do those.
Oof, this build looks horrible.
Red team, ring the bell. Fire all cannons.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, there is one terrible mistake already made here. Like, there is no going down from here. It cannot be worse.
Immobilized.
They've taken the
Then for how much was that Dragon Slash?
Nothing.
Great.
On
We're
Dragon
just
Slash.
all scattered in random places, is not
Worst
good.
mistake of my life. That was that pulled from there. Is it pulled from not even nowhere, from further than nowhere? Hang the game.
Damn.
The dock's been captured. The bazaar is yours. Strong. Your enemy took the archway. Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded. That's good.
Got the target.
Okay, we have people on bell, we have
Cannons loaded.
close.
Bell to signal them to fire.
Everything is going along nicely.
For
Never
now.
mind, the world is ending, the world is ending, the purge is here. We are all doomed to fall. Luminary coming bell, watch out, he's going to TP.
Team, ring the bell. Fire all cannons.
Did we get that bell? Yeah, we did!
I require assistance.
We get the bell, baby! And we clean up, that's great.
I am in pain still.
You've lost the dock.
Go visit your local shaman then.
Got the target.
I can't, he was eaten by the migrants.
Oh, hate when that happens.
Yes.
Okay, that's... Bro. Yeah, let's just both stand and watch. Damn. That was unfortunate.
The bazaar is yours.
I'm gonna Venki in 1 second. I'm here.
Let's go, guys. The build looks terrible. But we're getting it done.
Yo, Venki pop!
Vengeance procced. Now watch out for the thief.
Now I'm gonna die.
Let's go.
It's fine, I got down on point. Buying time.
At reinforce mid. There is a creature over here. A Revenant.
Okay, I'm gonna Venki again. Legendary technique. Venki popped again!
Be ready to give the
Holy
signal
shit!
and return fire once the cannons are loaded. The dock's been captured.
Akari levels of luck.
Cannons loaded. Ring the bell to signal them to
Yeah, I think we are getting this bell.
the bazaar
You
is
think?
yours.
What makes you think that?
My presence on it, mainly. And disappearance of this spellbreaker.
Mandate of heaven! Fallen upon us! Whoa! Now watch me get one shot by somebody that I didn't see. How did that just not connect from behind? Get Dragon
Two guys
Slashed.
mid.
Get Dragon Slashed. Whew.
Your enemy took the archway. Running out of the dock's been captured.
Oh, that was
Taken the bazaar from
not unexpected. That is, after all, my build.
That was close. Can we just
Bar
hold one
holds
point?
for 5 seconds.
There is two guys on close.
We are so close to winning, just so close to winning. We literally just have to get one guy and kill him.
I'm attempting. Just kill the rev. Get his ass.
Or cap 1 point, just anything. Anything. Anything we manage and we win.
Or do we go for the bail?
Be ready to give the signal and return fire.
On close it doesn't look so well. Please cap mid.
I can't. Oh, the spellbreaker is here.
No, go back to Spellbreaker. I'm coming. Let's kill him. We will win if we kill him.
Just
Fuck.
Taken the
I can't. Why are they so fucking mobile?
Ah, he fucks me in the ass. Yeah, it's over. Unless we get the kill right now. Nope.
Ah,
That was very sad.
yes. Like the fact that, yeah, very sad. Nothing more to say. Just tragedy indeed. And it is something on Warrior that the utility slot has like 3 mandatory ones, but Boost Charge and Toilex Stance. Toilex Signet. There's Balance Stance and Toilex Signet. So Warrior is even more limited on skills. Yeah, and also, comically speaking, a Boost Charge is very unreliable in comparison to skills that fulfill the same function. Just evasion on it for some reason is very latency dependent, so you can legitimately get CC'd out of your evasion. It is a very, how do I say this, coin flip skill at this point in time. But the pain, suffering, and agony is just part of the process.
Every few days, round up. Give me a bite.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock something. I don't know how the song went. Don't remember. You cannot play Blade Swan like Spellbreaker. Sad. Yes, but also very unfortunate thing about Warrior builds is that Warrior is countered, pretty much very like hard countered by other Warrior builds. Like in this situation with the Spellbreaker, like he's running double mace. I have only 2 options. It's stability through it, or don't get hit. I don't have like skills that evade, skills that let me just, you know, magically get him off of the node in some way, skills that let me move while crowd controlled. I don't have those. So yeah, that's very sad. And the comically unlucky situation in that match is just like all of the light, not light shit. You know how the saying is that when stars align, It's just one of those styles, like, if you have the opposite of that, that's Blades 1. It's opposite of stats aligning. It's every possible mishap just at once. So you just end up with that. Class mechanic being often inferior to everything else you could have. Dragon Trigger. Well, how do I say this? Dragon Trigger is just a negative. Like, it's worse than Core, legitimately. Its traits are bad. The only good trait, like good trait, is, in my opinion, Unyielding Dragon. Rest are at best mediocre. I mean, there's also Lush Forest, but it's kind of mediocre plus. Not like actually good. And, for example, Immortal Dragon is directly worse than Soldier's Comfort. It's literally worse in every possible metric. So, yeah. That was 7,000.
Damn, you're slashing random women on the streets?
Yes. Random woman which are fucking teleporting on my screen.
My boy!
That's strange. I don't have large being, so why is random woman teleporting on my screen? The random woman in question.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
Why is random woman here? Oh, come on. Don't do that. Please tell me we're not just magically caught live someone using hacks to port around the map. Please, please,
really?
just... Please.
Is he like rage hacking?
Like, no, but... Not exactly. I just... You know how both teams have to run around the... the thing in the middle? So the guy was like in front, like on our path, essentially before we were able to reach the middle, so... and previously he was, at least on my screen, potting in a way that Guardian isn't able to. How many minimal changes Blitz would need to do 180 and start being good, in my opinion? A lot, unfortunately. A lot. That just happened. And that just happened. And that just happened. Okay, that's second person. Oh. How many minimal changes Bladesman would need? First of all, damage on Dragon Slash should be at least dependable. It is not. So at the very least, Dragon Slash should have increased crit chance. Secondly, every time you cast Dragon Stance, you're essentially putting yourself at ginormous disadvantage. You're just marking yourself for death, essentially. So there needs to be either some CC countermeasure, or probably something similar to Necromancer's Infusing Terror, which is Reaper Shroud 3, for the skill to have genuine use.
Oh, that's so annoying. I 1v2'd on mid, but then a third guy came out.
You've lost the market.
came out.
Ah, yes. Exactly that.
You've secured the pier.
Adrenaline rising. Almost ready.
I love it.
That's a
The
bomb.
bomb that covers entire point, so the only way you can avoid it is by conceding the point.
Now we can fight for real.
It's-
I am readying my
No, come help me.
for my favor.
I am trying.
I've got the target.
Eat my dust.
At least Thief can decap far. And there's 5 people here.
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my favor. The plaza is yours.
Oh,
You've lost the market.
Okay, whatever I do doesn't matter. Let's go.
The red team rises in my estimation.
I love how everyone seems to have a, I don't know, 5% of their whole HP regeneration per second, just passively.
I'm just watching, trying to find somebody who has less than 20 seconds of swiftness, if they have swiftness at all. It seems like the Visions of Eternity just brought magical amounts of movement creep. Like movement and attack speed creep, essentially. Just trying to find a spec that doesn't feel like they just leave with permanent quickness on them.
Plaza is lost.
I do not care about swiftness. Why are they healing their whole HP 5 times over?
I am readying my arena. Come forth and contend for my favor.
It's not very nice. It's disrespectful to me, actually. I feel offended by this. And now I die.
Come on!
Fuck. Didn't look.
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain.
Accidentally led the amalgam to the side. Who the fuck just called? What? No, that's new insult unlocked. Pissant. Just die. Collapse.
You've secured the pier.
This whole exchange was complete cancel, but at least it ended up with us having the point.
The red team rises in my estimation.
Kill rising.
Oh, damn it.
Calm before the storm. Gaining adrenaline.
I've got the target.
The plaza is lost.
Eat my dust. The dragon waits.
I love it.
Readying my arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my favor.
I'm obsessed with the armor and barrier system implemented in Dragon Age Inquisition. I haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition. Random thought and popular opinion from any experience starting with the community. I think armor toughness and healing barrier needs some kind of rework. Kind of, yes, but also kind of don't. The simplicity of how the system is implemented in Guild Wars is not a bad thing in and of itself. More of the issue is that every number that is applied in Guild Wars 2, that is healing, damage, anything pretty much, is enormous. Like, much larger than it should be, like, ever allowed to be. Please, God.
Please block everything I have. Yes! Yes!
Fuck, he's targeting me, please, just... What is wrong with you?
What the fuck? And now I die because the Gale shot has infinite range.
The plaza is yours. I am readying my
That was
arena. Come,
too...
mortals, and
yeah,
contend
a bit of a crash out. I'm just... Targeting player is not a good way to communicate.
You've secured the pier. My arena awaits.
It's like, it's always, essentially... It's like the question mark ping in League of Legends.
Team
It's
rises
just...
in my estimation.
It's just, like... Functionally, it's just rage bait. Like... It does not hold ground in any different way. We're going to have... somebody here? I thought they're going to rotate
there
over here.
you at least... In League you at least saw if it was, like, spammed on you, it means something bad, but it was, like, randomly set, it's... that enemies are missing. The fun part came when they added the bait ping.
Oh, we did something.
By the way, what caused engineers to be playing with a bomb kit?
Amalgam. They just can. They can, and so they do.
I don't think I have ever seen that be meta.
And you shouldn't. Because it's cancer. It shouldn't be bad.
Going by that standards, nothing that's currently meta or close to being meta should be
You're
meta.
correct. You are correct.
Come here!
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my favor. You secured the pier. The red team rises in my estimation. The plaza is lost.
It is us. Oh, we need to cap mid or we lose. Like right now. Oh, did you? How much
Yes.
did that do?
9,000 damage.
Damn!
You've lost the market.
This is going to be easier,
Oh.
honestly.
We are getting called adorable on the chat.
Oh no. Such terrible, terrible thing.
Let's go. I'm gonna say thank you.
At least we're not disgusting. Still somehow top offense and top defense. Like, why?
You have been standing that close for like
Yes.
5 minutes straight at the
And they have
very last moment.
66% of the team defense. That is, concerning.
I'm up for one more game and then I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah,
Leave you alone again.
it's going to be nice. Oh, shit. Probably, yes, it's going to be nice that you leave. I said it how I meant it. Indeed. Completely, totally, 100%. I probably will stay for God knows how long. They put out like yet another thing for Visions of Eternity, the Guild Wars channel. Like they're spamming this channel right now. It's like summary of the story so far, like in preparation for next update. Like why? They really are
Effort
speeding
slop.
up the marketing. Yes, they slopping up the marketing. I feel like Bates one was a wasted Kazik Law with Amber Tech and was outshined by JTech, making it like a floppy disk trying to fight USB, making it relevant the fact it's unpopular. Kind of, yes, but you know what's unfortunate is that if you make something lore-wise weak or lore-wise strong, and you make it mechanically weak, because it's lore-wise weak, you encroach on the territory of immersive sim. And you should just not do that in a game where PvP is enabled. Because, you know, there's PvP enabled. And by that way, if you make it just in any game where meta can affect player performance, if you make something weak because of lore reasons, you're essentially just setting up some players, like everyone who is going to like the thing that you make weak on purpose. You're just betraying them essentially. Ears are rats. Rats.
What are you chanting?
Oh, there is like a what's his name? Thing from song in question? Question mark from a child's cartoon. Quotation animation or animated movie or however we want to call it.
Oh fuck, my one key flew off.
Skill issue.
You can never have too much treasure.
Honestly, how? What did you do? Why did your key flew off?
So when I grab my keyboard so it's closer to me, I just grab it by the back and just pull on it. And sometimes I grab by the keys, and they are not very stably attached.
Yes,
So
but
I try to grab my keyboard and then I have like fucking two flying at my ass.
why are they not stably attached? Like they should be. normally keyboards come with keys attached. Like, you know what I mean. The flying keys should not... They're not normal. Have you talked with your doctor about your keys flying out?
Yes, I have been talking to my dentist about keys flying out of my keyboard when I'm blades warning.
What the doctor said.
He said, "What the fuck are you doing in my house? Please leave."
Ah, yes, the
I don't know
usual.
how to apply that to fix my keyboard.
Did you leave?
I mean, no. What? Why would I?
Of-
Matter of fact speaking, I'm in his attic right now. He doesn't know. I'm
Maybe
playing
that's the
from-
problem. Maybe you just didn't leave like he ordered you to. No. How do you expect
Matter of
shit
fact, I
to
have
improve?
installed cameras in his room.
How do you
So-
expect shit to improve when you're ignoring the advice of the medicinal practitioner?
Almost there.
Oh, fuck can he know? He's just an educated man. Sounds stupid.
It's not like us who sound very eloquent and intelligent.
Plague rat problems never going away.
Modern
Us,
day Plato
yes.
and Socrates.
We, living proof that the sounds can be deceiving.
Please, the children won't listen anymore. Not sure they are. They need to eat. They need you.
Pressing wrong key on the keyboard. Quagans, tiny quagans are so funny. You have like a hamster that is just waterproofed, and this is like how the race's progeny looks like.
It's still we like for the whole 5 games we just been keeping the same people in different roles, like teams. Oh, like
What did you expect? We have
how
more than
dead
10
is like
people.
we had Manny trying to Q snipe us for the last 4 games.
Oh no.
And yet we still get the same guys.
Manny is trying to Q-snipe us?
Yes.
Damn,
I have
he
met
shoots
him
bad.
in PvP lobby.
If I want to survive, then I will just give Manny a sniper. He misses more than I hit.
You hit?
That was implied.
Hit
Do you
who?
know the
It's over.
severity of implication? If something is implied, that means that it is presumed to be. What else do you want me to say? If he was so smart, why would he have a guy living in his attic? The chat is cooking the doctor.
Like the same kind of like how can we see him if he's invincible?
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
A little more reasonable and eloquent, but
Into the harbor. It's the Capricorn.
yeah. But yes.
Yeah, if he would be smart, he'd like check and shit. And, like if he was smart, he would know.
No.
Bet the books
What?
doesn't teach you that, don't it?
They've taken the bazaar from you.
Books are cool and all, but can I doom scroll on it? Delete thine self, wench. I cast sword. So, what are you doing on the floor, Captain?
Lying. Because I'm a compulsive liar. I just do it. I just lie. A lot. It's not laziness, it's disgust towards truth.
I do it for the love of the game.
Yes. I do it because it defines who I am.
You've taken the archway.
No.
I love Gun Saber 3.
It's like it makes up for every flaw Blainswell has.
So it was a bit sarcastic, but yes, I love it for the love of the game.
You've lost the dogs.
You cannot be mean to Gun Saber 3.
I am not.
You better. If the committee heard about this, you would be over.
Herds.
The committee of one person, my alter ego.
Herds about this.
Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
So close to like if I wasn't with you right now, I would probably just hit the mythical escape and exit the desktop. How the fuck can you enjoy this game?
You don't. That's why you play Blades 1. Because you cannot enjoy this game, but you cannot enjoy the Blades 1.
Agreed.
It's like, you know, how playing Elden Ring with a Guitar Hero controller and what's his name? Shock collar strapped around your cock that shocks you every time you take damage. That's how it looked like. And you play specifically the no dodging challenge where you have to take damage.
And then you make your goldfish play for you.
Yes. It's so fine that Goldfish beat Godric the Grafted.
Didn't it beat Millennia?
Taken the archway.
I know that it beat Godric. I know that it solved the Godric.
Fire all cannons.
I'm pretty
Don't
sure
you
it
get
did
tired of
also
dying
beat
so
Millennia.
quickly? This is Guild Wars 2.
It's been captured.
If you're tired of
That's
dying
why I have the
quickly,
game, bro.
if you're tired of dying quickly, you play different game. Like Sawyer.
They've taken the bazaar from you.
You bitches, why are you here? I completely
There's something
forgot I wasn't
poetic about
thinking.
it. Blades 1
What's
is
poetic?
so fun, but so shit. Oh. Damn. Damn. It only wasn't. It only wasn't. But hey, the better times will come.
Right.
Yes. We can delude ourselves into believing so. See, it's fine that theoretically I still can 1v1 some of the enemy team, but it's just assuming the no outside interference. And Guild Wars 2 is all about outside interference. So, no 1v1.
Taken the archway. Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
No 1v1, no balls, and probably no butthole since this guy feeds on radiation.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, Chief, if you keep up the stream every day, ranked, you will drop to bronze within 2 days.
Your enemy
Let's go! That's what I'm talking about! Honestly, if I just keep playing Blades 1 Even if it takes me to silver, it's going to be a positive change in my life.
Yep. There is literally no gain from having a high rank. Well, you do have more pips on plat, but that's like 2 or 1.
It's not enough. That's what I'm going
Yeah.
to tell you, it's not enough.
That's completely not enough to
And
be
like,
playing against meta bullshit at all times.
yes, I would rather be playing Bladesworn forever than and just suck at it game vehemently than ever see the meta up close. And it's just like, oh hi, let me abuse invisibility because it's... And of course, just no, we don't want to be normal, we don't want to have fun, we don't want to engage with each other, we just go full range and start peppering from full range, because why the shit would you play the game?
Infinite
pepper
range is
from
a
full range.
very fun mechanic.
It's 1500, like... It's like... You know Xerath in League of Legends?
Yep.
Like, imagine just if everything had range of Xerath Q. And that's essentially the...
Yeah, and the mobility is crazy. Like, fine, you can get to him, but he will just kite you. Because he has 2 stun breaks that give him super
Damn.
speed and launch him.
And what's funny is that his auto attack is faster. It's just his auto attack, just auto attacking is more DPS than a lot of just
They've taken the
regular weapons burst combos.
And the greatest offender of them all, they have 3 weapons.
But what do you expect? For some green banana guy not to be just better weapon master than dedicated weapon master class? Who is this clown? Who got him here?
ready to give the
Who invited this?
return fire once the cannons are loaded.
The
I think Necromancer should
goddamn
have 4
warrior
weapons.
mains and their unreasonable expectations. Get out of here, man. No shit.
You know, they should buff like fucking Queensdale peasants. I think they need 3 shadow steps. But not warrior.
It would be so funny. Like, we already have NPCs being able to dodge dragon slashes and shit, so... I believe it's only appropriate.
Warrior mains, we hear you and we know what you mean. Now, we are introducing shadow steps to the nobles in Queensdale to ensure the peak and optimal gaming experience.
At this point, you know what would be funny? If just they went full petty mode and made it so just... You know how you have the persistent...
You can unlock walking in a straight line. You're
Yes.
disabled by birth on warrior.
You know how... Like, they should just make an aura for, like, that works like magnetic aura, but for melee attacks, and add it to, like, everything except warrior.
Oh, that would be interesting to say the least.
Yes.
Anyhow, I'm going to be departing from the
Yes.
stream at this very
Uh,
moment.
As you wish.
Motherfucker,
I love being a complete asshole. One more. One more, for good measure. Shall we? We're not done suffering yet. Like many warriors lost a limb in war, but you can specialize in the prosthetic trait line. It's so funny Partly because I can see it happen. Okay. We're getting spammed. It's my Discord, not yours, by the way. 15 minutes. The fuck? I alt-tabbed for 5 seconds. Game, you... Ah. This guy. I need to leave the party. Fork. Fork, don't kill me. Fork, no. Fork, please. Fork, have mercy. Fork, no!
It's over.
One more. One more loss for good measure. We will be in silver yet. I hope the Discord sounds are not appearing anymore. One more game, for good measure. And our suffering will find... Fuck it with the Discord.
The match starts soon.
Muszę znaleźć sposób, żeby go wyciszyć. Shit. Rzeczypospolita moment. Polish enabled for a microsecond. Don't worry, I'm back to being
Hold on to your
polynational.
seize theirs.
What is with the thieves going too close? And they like not even using ports to get there fast. They're just walk. I missed. Shit.
Lost the dog.
I had something, I don't know what that was. So... Pardon me, I'm panicking.
The bazaar brought you.
Okay, got a dip.
Click, click, boom.
Never fucking mind. Come on.
The archway.
Perfect shot.
I love thieves. What the fuck? What's that? And what was that as well? The guild was two. Warrior did lose a limb. It lost the ability. Did not just lose a limb. It lost the ability to become a traditional parent. Okay. I understand that reference. Somewhat. Or at least an attempt at reference. Did something happen over here? Nothing happened over here. I'm just hallucinating. Let's go. Phew. One more game
Be ready
to
give the
lose.
signal and return
Even
fire once the cannons are
what's
loaded.
his name? Even the semblance of hope But I no longer think I have.
Way. The bazaar is yours.
They will be fast enough to contest that.
Ring the bell to signal them to fire.
You just have to walk onto the point. Get onto the point, people. Get onto the point.
Your enemy took the archway.
Now we can go there and throw. Oh yeah, they have two supports. Would explain a lot, actually.
You've lost the dog.
Only 4000 damage. For a fully charged Dragon Slash. That didn't even crit.
They've taken the bazaar from you.
Wow. Why not Longbow Blade Swan? Burcio, sorry if I mispronounced that name. There are things that lie beyond madness. I'm just not there yet. We need to allow the madness, the insanity, the hatreds to first take a root. And once it takes a root, slowly, gently, it will find its way up through the mind, into the soul. And from the soul, onto the weapon selection. And then we will mayhaps see.
Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
Oh yeah, that is indeed something that happens.
To signal them to fire. Red team, ring the bell. Fire all cannons.
Evil, but no. No, damn it! I really don't like reviving in this game. It's like the most frustrating thing that you can do. I'm sure that you'd be doing with... I'm not sure what you'd be doing with Longbow Blade Swan, but it sounds rancid enough. I'm down to clown with it. Yeah, eventually. Eventually. Maybe some other day. Tonight, like, my energy is kind of spent at this point. And you want to see the specimen? Look. Look at him. Look at him. So busy in the small cottage, not fighting the PvP game he signed up for. A specimen, indeed. But yeah, I believe we may or may not have Burcho, yes. As you say,
Those inquest types are ruthless.
rifle is very good on Blade Zone, but the problem with what you just said is that PvP and World v World are very different modes when it comes to balancing, when it comes to all of its the power and everything. They're just different modes, and yeah, what works in World v World will not precisely work in PvP, and yeah, that's just the general gist of it. And now, as we return to the spot where it all began for this stream, and where ArenaNet, I guess, decided to show us the understanding of our situation. Once again, a big sign of gratitude to all the generous supporters, considering my dubious quality content worth their money. And if you wish, I will see you all again, same time tomorrow at 6:15 p.m. Central European Time. Yes, this. And